Slamland is a strange offbeat approach to the popularly copied Smash Bros. Brawl-like genre. However, replaces smashing other players off screen with instead taking hold of them and slam dunking them into oblivion. And unlike other clones in the genre, Slamland offers a distinctly weird identity, simple mechanics that still reward skillful players, and is offered at a price point that makes it a great addition to your library, even with some of its quirks. With only a very basic tutorial showing you how to jump, grab, and dunk, the game begins with no description of its 5 modes labeled Slam Tour, Quick Slam, Peanut, Horse, and Trash. Admittedly, this left me confused and overwhelmed during the first few matches. However, not only was the aimless discovery refreshing, but it didn't take long to learn its game modes and mechanics from some good old trial and error, which also led to the discovery of being able to punch other players and a very familiar and handy dodge mechanic. And contrary to its immediate simplicity, there's a skill ceiling to be mastered in accuracy and reflexes, leaving lots of room for creative thinking and some interesting competition. At first, the game is quite chaotic and overwhelming when playing against 3 other CPUs. But after spending some time alone examining the moves and the time windows in which things can be executed, I began strategizing more and executing my dunks more strategically rather than rapidly trying to grab and throw them in every direction I can. It also features the choice between time battles and stock-based battles, allowing to customize for some heated, intense dunking between your friends. Each mode varies only a bit. In Peanut, the player must battle over dunking a peanut, which increases in point value the longer it's held. In Horse, players must fight over being the first to spell horse by dunking randomly spawned letters. And in Trash, it's a race to collect and throw away the most trash possible. Slam Tour consists of 5 rounds, which randomly chooses a different mode for each stage and accumulates players' points at the end of each round. There does seem to be a glaring absence of a much needed practice mode, which would have helped to better learn controls and stages. Instead, I was left playing levels with no CPU or creating a stagnant second player. This could be a deliberate choice by developer Bread Machine Go, nonetheless, it would help its fairly competitive nature. There's also a lack of online multiplayer, meaning this is best experienced with friends. Thankfully, the game's CPU puts up a good challenge, even if on a couple occasions it tends to make abnormal choices. The lack of player icons also makes it hard to keep track of your player, especially when an opposing player has a similar skin. Overall, the game offers 10 stages to choose from, all varying in size, some having multiple hoops, other with changing environments. And during my time with the game, I was unable to find any unlockables, and that is if there's any to be found. With the addition of a practice mode, some unlockables, and possibly online multiplayer, Bread Machine Go could have a cult hit on its hands if they were to produce a sequel. But again, where it stands and for its price, it's a no-brainer to have Slamland in your Switch library, and is sure to stir up any party or even an outing with a friend. It is a blast and has an offbeat charm that is memorable and endearing. In short, Slamland introduces a lot of potential and in the meantime offers still an incredibly rewarding competitive experience.